Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Yaakov, what it do? The outlet to reality. The holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago. What up? This is the place where you want to hide from your drama or maybe hide from your baby mama. Just kidding. But anyways, I want to thank my fans for staying tuned and listening. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Cha-ching! And today we have a special guest. He is a local rapper. And I ain't gonna lie to you, this guy got talent. Give it up for my boy SOMM. What's up, homie?
Hey, y'all, super blessed to be here. Thank you, guys. I'm like you said, my name's Somm. Super blessed, man. Let's get into it.
Anytime, brother, anytime. Now, before we get started, I'm gonna share a quick story that happened to me like actually a couple of days ago. I ain't gonna lie, but brother got needs. So pretty much I met this beautiful girl, I ain't gonna lie. She was like probably like 5'6" or 5'11", but she was real tall. And one day, we started hitting each other up and this and that. And I was like, you know what's about to fuck her out? You know what I'm saying? And I hit her up and I'm going to a place, right? Now, my goal was to pick her up and then take her to my favorite spot, right?
Right.
This girl actually gave me her gate code to her apartment number, her freaking almost everything. I was like, girl, might as well give me your social security if you're gonna give me everything you got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You feel me? And we get there, and I'm excited, bro. I'm nervous, bro. I'm like, dude, I got a little fresh. I'm about to see a pretty girl. I had 3 friends I called up. I said, hey, y'all need to help me out because boy got a little fly for this girl. And luckily, I looked fly that day. They helped me out. And I'm heading to her, right? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all don't know about Vegas, the apartments all look alike, right?
Exactly, man. That's always how it is.
Right? So
Yeah.
I'm getting there, man. I'm like, oh, snap. I'm lost. So finally, I find her, and I'm not lying. She was outside in the second floor, and she was looking so bad. Bro, she was wearing like a black dress and a beautiful white puffy coat. Like, I was like, damn, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's how I felt too, man. I was like, man, she got ready for me. Man, it's about to go down. So, you know what I'm saying? I get to the door, right? And she's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, oh, what's up, girl? And then she's like, hey, come in. You asking me to come in? And I haven't took you out. You know what I'm saying? So I get there and she's showing me her place. Now, I ain't gonna lie. This apartment is probably one of the most beautiful apartments I've ever seen.
Mhm.
And here's the thing about me, right? And what I see about women. If a woman has a nice decoration in her place and is clean, she's fresh and clean. That's what I think. Right?
Exactly, man. She takes good care of herself. That's a good thing.
Yeah, because if she got freaking pickles like all over the floor, you got cockroaches flying in the sky, yo, that's nasty right there.
Right. That's the warning, man.
Yeah, but that means you gotta leave. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, girl. So after she showed me around, I was like, hey, girl, I think we should go because I got us a table and I ain't trying to get like kicked out. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So we head out. We're driving to my car. And this is actually her first time in my car. Now, the cool thing about my car is like it's regular car mode and it can turn to electric. So we got both.
That's
So
what's
it's
up.
dope. And she didn't know about that. And you know what I'm saying? So she gets in my car. I open the door for her. She
Uh-huh.
comes in. I gotta open the door for the ladies so she don't think I'm
Ladies, man, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we get in, we're driving, and here's the thing, I'm gonna tell you a secret. When you in the first date, when the first hangout with a beautiful girl, the secret is don't talk too much about yourself. Let the
Mhm.
girl do the talking.
Yeah, you got to make it about them, man.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
how it is. You
That's what I'm
understand?
talking about, man.
Right. So she's in my car. I'm letting time. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. And I'm asking a question so she knows I'm interested and
Right.
I'm paying attention. Bro, you're not gonna believe this. Halfway in the car, she touches my neck. I felt like $1,000,000 I was like, yo, this girl already flirting. I felt so good. I was like, all right, man, I think we got an attraction happening.
Hmm.
So I got to get ready. So we get to my spot, right? And while we're walking there, I actually put my hands around her for a moment.
Okay.
Just trying to show I'm the guardian angel,
Uh
part time. You
huh.
know what I'm
Part time.
saying? We get to my spot, and my favorite spot, I ain't gonna lie, man, it's called Rock House, one of the best like
Rockers.
lounges, and like it has a bar, but it's not a club, it's just a place to chill.
Hmm.
So we get there, and here's the thing she don't know about. All the bartenders, all the managers, and all the bus boys, they all know me. So I was like, all right, man, she don't know what she getting herself into because I'm very popular.
Right.
So when I usually get there, and all the bartenders and the managers are all women, they usually go up to me and hug me. That's like a tradition we have started. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Now I knew that I had my girl with me, so I didn't want to look like a bogus person. Like, you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah, like a player kind of thing. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I gotta show I got boundaries, you know? So when I saw them in the corner, they were so happy to see me. I just gave them a wave, you know what I'm saying? And I think they got the memo. And so I got a chance to sit down with her into our VIP table. And the bartender comes right away. She comes up and she gives me a hug. And I'm like, oh damn, girl, I ain't gonna lie. You know, I felt good. So she actually, what I like about the bartender, she actually gave her hand to the girl, like my the girl I brought. She's
Uh-huh.
like, hey, how you doing? This one, if it's your first time, how you doing? I actually like that because it made it seem like she's not excluded from the circle. You know what I'm
Right, right,
saying?
right, right. Yeah.
So that was pretty good. But going forward, there was some moments I almost felt like kissing her, but I had a chicken bone finger stuck in my mouth. So I was like, damn, I can't do it yet.
You,
I was
yeah.
like, I gotta get it out. But going a little forward, we end up going back, right? We're leaving. I had to pee so much, man. I couldn't help it. I was like, oh snap, I really gotta pee. And we're driving. I said, girl, I don't know how to tell you this, but you think we could stop by your spot? Cause I really gotta pee. She's like, yeah, 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 sure. So we get man, like for a minute. I come out, it's like, man, I'm a genius. I think I know what we could do. I told her,
Mm.
hey girl, put some music, like some Spanish music, like some reggaeton with a harpon. You know what I'm saying? Now, understand this: the girl is now she is not Hispanic, but
Oh,
she knows
okay.
every reggaeton lyric. That's what's shocking. I'm like, damn, girl, you're not even Latina. You don't speak Spanish, but you know all these Spanish songs. I'm like, girl, I like that. This is interesting. You like other cultures. I like that. So what I did was I started dancing with her, man. And here's the thing she didn't know. I actually teach dance. So I was showing off my moves, man. And honestly, bro, I think that was my favorite part of the whole night. That I got to like hold her hand, get close to her, let her feel my chest.
Uh-huh.
And bro, I ain't gonna lie, that was the first day, but there would be a whoop. Just saying. But anyways, that's my story. Now let's go back to the main focus right here. My guest right here, the rapper. SOMM, how you doing, brother? Now
Doing real good.
perfect, perfect, brother. Now, real quick, I want our fans to know a little bit about your background, like
Uh-huh.
where you grew up in, what neighborhood, and stuff like that.
So I was born in Vegas. Like you, I moved to Henderson, been staying there for a little bit. I actually just moved to Arizona for college, doing pre-nursing right now. So it's a lot going on with that and music. Um, Other than that, I'm really excited with my career, where it's going. I'm working on some stuff right now. Very excited for that. Um, Other than that, just got into music a couple years ago, a little bit into that lo-fi genre now. Because I used to do rap and I wasn't really feeling all that. But that's a bit about me, a bit about my story.
Oh wow! And are your parents like are you guys like I don't want to stereotype, but are you
That's all good.
guys like what part of your family's from? Are they like from Mexico or?
Gotcha. So my mom is from Chicago. My dad is from Jersey, but originally I'm Guatemalan and Italian. So my grandma came down here from Guatemala, and then my dad's dad, yeah. So my grandpa, he came from Italy. So
Oh,
I got a mix of everything. I'm white, I'm Hispanic, you know, got a little bit of everything,
dude,
all the
that's
cultures.
dude, that's so cool, man. We got another Guatemalan brother. I can't believe it, dude. I'm actually half Mexican Guatemalan.
Oh, for real, man. Yeah, yeah, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
so I half understand you. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying?
I mean, I'm more like white than I am Hispanic, so I've been raised around that like a little bit more of that white culture than the Hispanic culture. But as I've been getting older, I've been more getting into that Hispanic vibes, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Oh wow, man. That's man. And have you ever been to Guatemala?
I have not. I've been to Mexico once. I forgot where I went, but it was real nice there. I really wish I could visit Guatemala, but right now I just can't.
Oh, I feel you, man. Well, if you go, bro, I highly recommend it, dude. You're gonna love it, bro. The women
Yes,
there,
beautiful.
yeah, they
So
so
you've
yeah,
been then?
yeah, dude. I've been there. I'm gonna be honest, 6 times.
Oh, wow, that's nice, man. How long do you normally stay for?
I'll stay. I think the longest I've ever stayed was probably like 3.5 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Wow.
it's so cheap, bro. Like honestly, here's the thing, man. Girls there are so much. It's sad to say this, but they're a lot easier than America. If you were at the club or a party, wherever you at, and you ask a girl to dance with you, 9 out of 10.22223, she's gonna
They
say
gonna
yeah.
dance with you.
Yeah, they gonna dance
Yeah,
with
yeah.
you. Plus, if you tell them you American, they'll go crazy.
They're like, he got money.
Yeah, that's the first thing they think.
He
Man,
got money.
yeah, damn, how much you got in his pocket? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Does he got a quarter? That's good. You know what I'm saying?
Hilarious. Yeah, yeah.
But
They just want to have a good time, man. Unlike Americans, we're really like individual people, and we like being by ourselves. And I feel like all these other cultures, they want connections, you know.
yeah,
So just like Guatemala, man, you say you want to dance, you want to go out, they're like, yeah, let's do it.
right, right. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got rejected so many times in America. I'm not like, I don't
Mhm.
look like Calvin Klein 6'3", with polka dots and freaking, blue eyes. I ain't got that, but I got better, personality. That's how I
Yeah,
look at it.
respect. That's what matters, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. And but here's the thing, brother. I'm gonna be real. So your music. Let me talk about your music. I actually listen to the whole. I know you have a lot of songs on YouTube,
Hmm.
and I love the song of December. It's
I
pretty
appreciate
dope.
it.
No, for real, bro.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs, man.
You. What I've noticed is that the songs that you put, I can feel like it's like the pain.
Hmm.
Some of them is about pain. Some of them is about talking to a girl. But it's like a lot of stuff. But I like that it's like underground. It's like not
Right.
the stuff you hear every day about. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I don't know what he be saying. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But you got really good style, brother. And
I
honestly,
appreciate that.
of course. Like I have a few of my friends actually today listen to your stuff. I was like, hey, bro, guess what? I got this interview with this guy. Bro, this guy got talent. He's like, man, he ain't got talent. I said, bro, you want to bet? And I said, I pulled out the phone. I said, all right, let's put speaker. And he listened to the whole thing. He's like, damn, bro, that shit catchy. I was like, bro, what I say? What I say? He got talent.
Thank you, man. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said before, like I was doing that rap, man. Like I was doing that basic modern day rap you would hear on the radio. And I'm like, this ain't me. You know, it's not doing anything for people who listen to me. It's just more spreading negativity than I guess that hand that's trying to reach out, you know? So that's what I'm trying to accomplish with my music.
That's good, man. And honestly, I wanted to ask you something. Like, one song that stood out too that I want to ask you how was the music process? Was the one
I'm sorry?
you know the song that goes the remix, a whole universe.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God, that song I made about 2 years ago, maybe. Um, it was one of my like third tracks, I think, and it kind of just so I deleted all my old tracks that were rap, but that one kind of just stuck because I feel like it had the same topic, the same vibe, you know.
Yeah.
So The process of the song. So one guy's from California, and the other dude on there who was on the remix part of it is from Jersey. He's a real good close bud of mine now. Um, but I don't even know how to explain the process of it. I was just writing the lyrics one night because we all write our lyrics separately. I found the beat online on YouTube. I thought it was a sick beat, so I decided to use it. I was just writing the lyrics one night, and I'm like, this is catchy. It's gonna stick. So I just went through with it. It took a bit to make. I'll be honest, the mixing quality of it is not up to par. There's some standards where it could be better, like December, for an example. Uh, but overall, I thought it was a solid track. But that's about it for that song, man.
Wow. Yeah, dude, I love it. I hear it actually when I go to work, bro. I'll be like,
Uh-huh.
man, this song is so dope. Oh, universe, I got that, and you know what I'm saying? I like it. It just,
Thank you.
bro, the beat and like, man, that chorus, bro. You, dude, this guy got some good chorus. And the other one I like too is the one that says, I think the song is called "Hold Me Close." Am I right,
Right. Yeah.
bro?
Um,
That's go ahead, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna explain a little bit more about it, but you can go ahead first, man.
All I was gonna say, bro, I honestly think that song is a big hit. Like,
Thank you.
I think people play it the most, and it's like it's catchy. It's like, bro, like you guys actually everything like I'm hearing, the volume of your voices are actually, um, I feel I don't know. I ain't no music producer. I ain't Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my GED. But anyways, I feel like the way you compose it or like the beat and the lyrics when you guys are rapping, it sounds like on the right level. Like you guys
Right.
did it good. And honestly, bro, I could see this being on the like the newest video game or even being like the newest freaking movie that's coming out that's
Uh-huh.
like drama is about, anything, but I could see it like, bro, like growing and being
Uh-huh.
big.
Yeah, that means a lot, man. So with this song, it actually is my most viewed song on SoundCloud, for example, right? I believe it's got around 320,000 plays right now. And it's a pretty big deal to me. This song took a while to make. I actually went to a studio for the first time because normally I just have my own setup equipment. It feels homey, it's nice like that. But actually, it's like I want this song to be good. I've spent already a lot of money on it for the features, for this and that. I bought the beat and all that, and it costs money, man. So I was like, I really want this to be good. I decided to go to a studio for it, and it came out absolutely trash. It
For
was,
real?
yes, it was there. So there's like a couple other versions of it out there, and it was absolutely horrible, man. And I just think that the people who were mixing it and who were there at the time just didn't really care. I mean, it's not their music, so they didn't care, man. So they just wanted the bag, and then that was that to go home. So I was just thinking about posting it as is, but then I decided to go home and do it myself, and it came out 10 times better, dude. And I was so happy about the final product.
Wow, man. No, I think you picked a good choice because
Mm,
I feel like for me too, man, I come up with my own creative stuff or process, whatever you like to call it, when I'm at home and I'm focused and I'm
mm,
like out of the zone. I'm just listening to music, jamming, jotting things down naturally. And
right.
sometimes when you go into a spot like you were saying at the studio and people are not on the same page as you, it's really hard to get a masterpiece. If that makes sense.
Yeah, man, totally agree. I mean, it's just these people don't care like you do. It's just like this is my passion. It's not theirs, so they're not putting the same effort as I am.
Oh yeah, hands down, man, hands down. And I
Hmm.
think that's cool, man. I didn't even know that it was that much in SoundCloud because I only have it on YouTube. But I'm like, dang,
Right.
bro, like that's crazy, bro. So here's the thing. Let me ask you something. So are you like now that you're in college? Um, have you been writing more music now?
Right. So I am in the process of making an EP. It's gonna be like 4 or 5 tracks. It's taking quite a while. Like I said, I'm doing pre-nursing, so it's taking up most of my time. But like whenever I get the chance, I'm working on it, writing on it, talking to other artists, talking to other producers, getting it all together. So when I get home, finally, I can finally just push it out, you know?
But I'm gonna be a little harder on you because you Guatemalan, so I'm gonna be real. And if I didn't care, I wouldn't say nothing. That's why I'm gonna tell you. So look at this,
That's all
bro.
good.
My I'm gonna share a quote that I had to guess. He right. Like he's a teacher, but on the side he actually creates beats and music, right? And I like his quote, and I'm gonna share with the quote. He says,
Mhm.
"In the daytime, I go to work, but at nighttime, I focus on my passion." I love that quote. So he thinks very similar like me. So I have a full time job. I have a running club in Vegas that I run. I I teach dance, and I have my podcast. I sleep 2 to 3 hours every day, and the reason why, because like that quote says, in the daytime I work, but at night I focus on my passion. So if you do what you got to do in school, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you drop out, man. Don't be like Kanye West, college
Yeah.
dropout. You know what I'm saying? Do your schoolwork, do what you got to do, but at night, bro, you got to put that all that energy because school. I ain't gonna lie, it's not like you're making more music. It's more like this is for my future, right?
Right, right.
But here's the thing. You just never know when your music will skyrocket before your career, right? Am I right
Hmm.
or wrong?
That's no, it's true, man. It's completely true. My next track could be like it, you know? It could
Yeah,
make me, but I just don't know until I put it out there. But you're completely right, man.
right. And I'll be in the remix. You know what I'm saying? That's kidding.
Let's do it,
Right.
man.
And I'll be like, whole universe. That's kidding.
Yeah.
but but for real, bro, that's fine. I'm a little hard on you because I feel like you're young, bro. You got talent.
Thank
You
you.
already know it. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I just feel like just don't give up, man. And that's what I'm saying. And look at the greatest people that are rich. I just want you to see it too. Rich people, and I have a good friend that he's a millionaire.
Mhm.
And he told me the same thing. The same time is money. He said the same. He only sleeps 2 to 3 hours every day. He works out right when he wakes up for like an
Mhm.
hour because that's all he got. And then he goes to work and does his other stuff. He got his meetings and stuff like that. Then he got family he has to take care of, spend time. So I'm like, damn, bro. Like hearing that from rich people, I'm like, bro, that's a big deal. So that's
Right.
why I changed my mentality. I used to be like this, bro. I gotta sleep all day, man. I do a lot, right? And I feel like I wasted my time. Like even though it felt good sleeping, I just feel like, damn, bro, my day is already over.
Hmm.
You know?
I mean, that's the process I'm in right now. I'll be waking up around like 11:45. Like, damn, my day's over, dude. I didn't even get enough accomplished yet, you know?
Right. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So you gotta do it like kind of like do it like it's your last day. That's how you gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to look back and say, damn, I ain't do nothing this whole week, man. I just, kept looking at my phone and grabbed the lotion. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I be looking at it too. I'm like, damn, that lotion look real good. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna touch it. But yeah, man. Like honestly, brother, like I'm really, proud of you, man. And I wanted to ask you something too because how your parents you going into music? Were they kind of against it at first? And did you had to eventually convince them to, change their mind? What happened? What happened?
Right. So, in the beginning, I kept it low key. I didn't really tell anyone. The first like year and a half, I kind of just pushed it out on my own, under like a persona that no one really knew about. My parents didn't know about this and that. When I started getting a little bit more traction, finding more of a passion for it, is when I kind of more opened up to them. And then recently, they have been really supportive of it, man. Like really, really supportive of it. And I can't be like, I'm super blessed to have them as parents to support my passions, but they also understand that there's a time for my passions and there's a time to work on my future. So as long as we have that, agreement between us, we're all fine, and they love my music. So it means the world to me.
That's good, bro. That's good. Yeah, because here's the thing, man. I feel like parents, I love parents too. And the things that I struggle as, being young and I was trying to, focus on my passion. My parents think they know what you need to do, like as a job, right? Oh, you
Hmm.
need to be a doctor or a lawyer, right? Or let's say nursing, right? But like, here's the thing, they're not me. So I told my mom, we used to argue every day. I said, Mom, I ain't gonna be a doctor. No, you're great at it. You should be a psychologist because you always listen. I'm like, Mom, I ain't gonna do it. And I told my mom, look, Mom, and this was my best argument. You ready for this? I'm
But
like, Mom, I'm not Michael Jackson, where he was forced to be a kid and then become, part of the group. Like,
yeah,
it's different because the parents control that, right? For the kid, he had no choice. He's like, all right, man. I mean, if I, that's my mom and that's my dad, and he became a star. Don't get me wrong, he became a star, but like I'm not in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? Same
hmm,
with Selena. Selena, she got put on to do music really young, and her parents forced it. Eventually, she became a big iconic star. Like, don't get me wrong, but the thing is, my story is not the same story like theirs.
yeah,
And
completely understand.
you feel me? It's because we want to do it. That's the
Hmm.
difference. Our parents didn't start us young, like for example, your mom or your dad didn't put you into rap in the studios when you were 7, right?
Right.
Get into the acting world, in the stage, what I'm saying, really young, even though I had my first commercial. But that's a different story. I just happened to jump into that commercial. But but yeah, man, I honestly feel like, like at the same time, man, you gotta bring peace, with your parents and
Right.
you.
Right.
But dude, it's never too late. And here what I'm gonna say, even though this pandemic's happening, everybody's freaking out, we're losing jobs.
Hmm.
Here's the thing I'm gonna tell you, even my fans out there, after the pandemic, it's sad to say this, but you're gonna have people that are winners that came out of this, but stronger, or you're gonna have people that came out of this and they actually became worse mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever it is. And you want to be those people that came out of this pandemic like 10 times stronger. You feel
Yeah,
me?
as a winner, man. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. And only we can do it. So you have the power, brother. You could talk, you could write. You know what I'm saying? You're about to get that education. I like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need more Latinos to, get that,
Agreed, man.
You feel me? But that's pretty cool, brother. And also, I want to ask you something, man. I want you to explain a little bit about your rap name.
Yeah, of course. So I've never physically came out and told anyone. I mean, I've told a couple people that are really close to me, but I've never really told my fans or anyone like that. So, the word SOMM is an acronym from a Biggie song. It's called Biggie's Suicidal Thoughts, right? And in this song, he said, "I can't believe suicide is on my fucking mind," right? And I don't know what draws me to that. It was like 2 in the morning. I was listening to music, and I'm like, that stuck. And like I said, man, I was going through some issues in the beginning stages of high school, this and that just stuck to me. And so I made it into an acronym. It's kind of changed over time. I've also thought of just making it into savior of my mind because I want to be like someone that reaches out, like I said before, and I'm a helping hand. I want my music to like kind of save the mind. If that makes sense, because the mind could be a real scary place sometimes. And for me, music has always been that outlet, man. Whenever I'm feeling bad, whenever I need some help, I put it in my headphones. That's just what it is, man. So
Oh, okay.
that's what SOMM stands for. Sometimes I listen to the Biggie song sometimes still, and it just like brings up so many memories, man. And It feels nice. It just feels nice. That's all.
Damn, bro. Baby, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Dude, that's dope. That's dope, man. Honestly, man, Biggie Small is definitely one of my favorite rappers. You know, your hands out, bro.
Yeah, he's up there.
But my favorite rapper has to be Tupac. And I know it's the
That's
biggest.
controversial, man.
I know it's crazy. But here's the thing, you gotta hear me out. So I have a lot of family in the East Coast, and they all represent Biggie Smalls. Now I'm from the Midwest, so I'm in the middle. Can't blame my brother. From Chicago. Come on, man.
Right.
So the people I grew up in Chicago happen to be older than me, and they all listen to Tupac only. So when I listened to it, I was like, man, Tupac got some good music, you know, like he passed away and I didn't cry because my anger wouldn't let me feel for a stranger, you know what I'm saying? Like I love his lyrics, and this is why I like Tupac. I'm gonna be real, why I like him better than Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Tupac had lyrics that not only were they the best diss songs, like you know, he did this Biggie at the end.
Yeah.
And they were pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Click, click, click. West side with a whip the game. You know what I'm saying? But he had songs too that were very uplifting to women. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, staring at the rear view mirror, and then Dear Mama was like a good example of that one, man.
Yeah, even the one keep your head up. Ooh, child. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go. You got a voice, man. You should become the rapper.
I should, bro, but you know what I'm saying? I get, you know, I get a sore throat sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like those songs, man, they're just beautiful, man. And I feel it. And here's the thing too, man. Like I feel like for every individual, they kind of relate or see themselves in that person, right? Like Tupac grew up with a single mom and the father left a picture that's kind of similar to my background. So I click with that. I understand that. Now Biggie Smalls a little different. Biggie had those words that be like, you know, what you don't know, now you know. Like I use that all the time, by the way. I be using his quote. I say, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something if you never heard it. And I'm like, what? What you don't know, now you know what I'm telling them.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's honestly, man, the West Coast and East Coast, man, and it's crazy, man. They die young, bro. They
Yeah,
die young.
all the legends do, man. All the legends do. I mean, my dad got me into all of them. It was Biggie, Ice Cube, Tupac, Wu-Tang, a little bit of it all, you know. I just started listening to it, and Biggie stuck to me. That's all.
Wow. So you definitely like the movie Notorious, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think I watched it.
You haven't watched it?
No, I don't think I watched it.
How the hell you Biggie Small fan? You didn't watch the movie?
I mean, I haven't even watched what was the other one called? Straight Outta Compton. Nope.
Bro, that's a sad story, bro.
You're gonna have to text me and just shoot me a list of all the movies I should watch.
Yeah, you definitely should watch Biggie because that's your boy.
Right,
Like,
I know. I mean, I haven't really listened to his music lately, man. I mean, times change. I get into other genres of music, but I mean, he'll always stick. That song, especially that song.
Oh yeah. And what's the other genre that you are into?
Oh, so the only other genre is like the genre I make. That's kind of how I got into it. It's like that lo-fi rap, you know.
Okay.
I don't listen to any of that rap anymore. I just think it's kind of stupid for the head. No disrespect to anyone that listens to it, but just the artists that are coming out today, I've heard their lyrics and it bugs me. It bugs me. That's all, you know.
Yeah, and sometimes they don't make sense, bro. They be saying stupid stuff. Like, I be like, "What the hell you say?" Yeah. Like, here's a what? You ready for this one? The newest one that's so popular.
Go ahead.
Corvette. What the hell did you say? He sounded like he said, like, you know, Nemo when the big old thing said, "Hey, where you from?" Eminem. You remember this? Bro, I bet that kid, that rapper, he came up with that because he saw Nemo. So he's like, man, I'm gonna come on with a new song. Y'all ready? Yeah, what is it? Corvette. Amen. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, even like Playboy Cardi's new album, if you listen to it, it's called Whole Lot of Red. And it's just, I don't know, man. I just don't consider that rap. I don't you can't hear anything, you can't understand anything, and that's just all songs are nowadays.
Yeah, yeah, it's sad, man. I agree with you. I think people like J. Cole, Kendrick, bro, their
They
stuff
got
like hits.
lyrics.
Oh yeah,
They got lyricism, man.
for real, bro. Like, the one of the best songs I think J. Cole ever put out was "Wet Dreams." I think that's
Yeah.
one of my favorites, and for guys can relate to that. Because I remember trying to show off to a girl, and it was my first time, and she didn't know, but I had to pretend like I did a couple moves here and there. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely could relate to that song. I feel like, man, we all been there where we try to show off, and we didn't know nothing about that, and then what I'm saying, and we're like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta act all confident, man. That's
Right. But I'm like, yo, I don't know what am I doing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, for sure, bro. Like it's crazy stuff, bro. And another thing I was gonna ask you, man. So in high school, I'm gonna pick at your brain a little bit.
All good, man.
So what was it that you were going through that was hard in high school?
Gotcha. So I, I switched schools from my freshman year to my sophomore year to a private school, right? I mean, my freshman year, I was going down the drain, man. I was bad grades, failing, wrong crowds, and all that. So my parents put me into a private school to get a better education, and super blessed for that as well. But I just dealt with a lot my high school years. Grandma passing, my mom had cancer twice. It's just all these like emotions started stringing up. Exes, all the girls talk, it's just it was just a lot, so it made me correlate that into music. Like if you listen to 3:30 Departing, I even got it just tattooed on my chest earlier, the song title, because of how much it meant to me. It's like I said, I correlate every feeling I'm going through into my music, and a good example of that is 3:30 Departing, the song I got. I don't know, man. Shitty situations, but got to make the best out of it. Everyone goes through it, so I can't just sit down in the dumps. Like you said, I got to be a winner.
Yeah, yeah, dude, that's real right there, bro. And that's what I wanted you to do is be. That's why I noticed, bro. Remember, I told you when I heard your music, I feel the pain,
Hmm.
and that's kind of like what you try to do is get people to understand your level. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? And relate. But like, hey, man, you're not alone. I'm
right.
also, human.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everyone goes through it, man. I'm like, even if people hit me up on the daily, like, "Oh, I love your music, big fan," this and that. I'm like, man, I'm just like you. I'm going through the same struggles just like you. Don't put me on a higher standard, man. But I'm glad like you love my music and all
All
that.
right. No, it's good, man. It's good. I like that, bro. That's why I appreciate. I honestly, I had to wait a little bit because I was like, man, this guy, honestly, man, he got talent. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Thank you.
bro, I like that. Pay attention. I didn't. The reason why I didn't have the interview earlier is because I wanted to do my homework first. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like actually study and pay attention to your music, and like then I could be like, all right, bro. Now I know. I know. Now I know. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, brother. That means a lot, man. It really does. It really does. I mean, like when people just study who you are, it really correlates into like I don't even know where I'm going here though, but it means a lot. That's all, man. It means a
And
lot.
of course, man. Anytime, brother. Well, brother, I'm gonna be honest, man. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I think we did a great job,
All good, man.
and I'm gonna make a really quick closing. I'm gonna be, this is the outlet to reality, the holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago. Don't forget, every Tuesday we got a new episode, and my brother right here, some the rapper, brother. Any last words? Where can our fans?
So I'm on all platforms, man. You can just search up the word SOMM, any track, anything like that. Again, super blessed to be here. Y'all make sure you tune in every Tuesday to this man's podcast.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. And don't forget, guys, it's SOMM. For
There
those
you
who
go.
don't be putting some cake. You know what I'm saying?
Or sommelier, man. That's another one.
Yeah, yeah. You gonna mess up the whole. You ain't gonna find it. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? All right, brother. Well, y'all take care. Okay.
Peace and love.